What's going on, guys? Ironcane here, back from our Dragon Ball The Breaker Season 3 video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at one of my earlier Ginyu games. This was a game, just because I know I've been doing a lot of campaigning, talking about how the Ginyu Force is not OP, how Raiders are not OP, and how Survivors are very strong, and they have a lot of tools that are good against to fight Raiders. Like, they have enough tools to do so. But I wanted to show you guys a match where things didn't go our way, where we did sell a little bit, and we unfortunately were not able to wreck shop here. So I just want to show you guys some matches of me taking L's, some matches of me taking W's. So this wasn't a complete L, but I'm not going to go ahead and spoil everything, right? So we're going to go ahead and watch this together. Watch this match, talk about some things that I could have done better, some things that my fellow survivors could have done better, some things that the Raider did very well, and things that he could have potentially have done better to have a better victory here. But again, we're going to be looking at this match together and doing a little bit of an analysis. So for the Ginyu Force, in a perfect world, the way you deal with them is to take out each member right before they're going to evolve. The thing about the Ginyu Force is that they're going to be auto-evolving anyway. So if you can take them out before they give Captain Ginyu his passive ability, you might as well do so, right? So if you see that Goldo is on 3 out of 4 civs to level up, you might as well just take him out. But of course, I think there's a lot of players, like the same thing that they're doing with Vegeta, where they play very, very aggressive, and that's not always the right play, just because since this Raider is an auto-evolved Raider, if all your Dragon changes are low like we are right now, we will force spawn Raccoon, and then we'll have no way to combat him because 1, our Dragon changes will be down, and 2, we don't have a level 2 Dragon change to initiate a melee combo with, hold Raccoon down to allow us to land melee combos, right? So you got to be very careful with the Ginyu Force. Auto-evolved Raiders, I think, can appear OP to a lot of newer players to this game, but there are strategies and ways to combat them, right? Just keeping them at the lower levels, saving civs, you know, depriving them of their free evolution charge, finding keys as fast as possible, finding Dragon Balls as fast as possible, right? And just trying to stay out of the Raiders' way as much as you can. So this match, we're doing pretty solid. The Raiders doing pretty solid. We're kind of at a stalemate here. We have 1 key placed, 2 keys placed, 1 key found, and 2 left that we need to find here. So Goldo actually gets to jump on me, freezes me, and then he lands the volley. And I land my stun on him. I drink my sodas just in case he does pop my transformation. I forget if we do take out Goldo here. Here you go, seeing Evil Explosion be pretty good. It is, honestly, I feel like one of the more slept-on super attacks in the game. Little bit of BM for the Goldo there. I think I did that just because he almost took me out, and I kind of wanted to troll a little bit. But Evil Explosion is pretty solid, guys. It only costs 80. Comes out very, very fast. Its only weakness is its range. So if you find yourself in a lot of close combat encounters, I think Evil Explosion is a very solid super attack for you. I think it's a very solid super attack for level 1s, just because typically level 1s will be closer to you when they are fighting anyway. Like, you're not really going to have too many long-range battles, just because typically level 1 Raiders don't really have that good Ki Blast, and with some instances, they don't even have any Ki Blast at all, like Larva Cell, and if you can even count, I don't know, like the Cyberman. Like, yeah, he has Ki Blast, but they're not like anything to write home about, right? So at this point, I'm kind of just surveying the area here. I think at this point in the match, we're doing pretty well. We have a lot of the Dragon Balls. We have a majority of the keys found. The Raider has not destroyed a single area where a key has not been placed, meaning that we are doing very well in terms of the Super Time Machine startup. That guy actually gave me a soda there, which was pretty dope. These were randoms, I believe. I don't think I matched with any of these players. Like doing friend queue. So I think I was flex queuing here. So of course someone could have ran into my queue that knew me, but these were randoms. These were randoms to my knowledge. So at this point, the goal of the game is to plant D and E, and again, we're doing pretty well here. I think the only thing that we're not doing the greatest on is our Dragon change levels, at least for myself specifically here. So I'm still level 1 where I should be at level 2. But if we can keep Raccoon at level 2 here and get these 2 keys planted, the game's pretty much GG's. So I'm not too sure what the rest of my team is doing here. I'm grabbing this just because I want to get my Dragon Change level up a little bit. But like I said, the goal of the match is to get these keys planted. Fortunately, that guy does get down. And since that dude is working on D's key, I figured I'd go ahead and run over to E and get this key planted. So now Raccoon is 2 civs or 2 survivors away from getting his level 3. And unfortunately, E has not even been worked on. So I think I made the right decision in coming over to work on E here. So we got some people fighting Raccoon, keeping him distracted, which is good for me. I'm going to work on this key. Then pretty much as soon as I finish this key, I'm going to start trying to save the guy that got down, right? So unfortunately, unintentionally or not, these guys do lead Raccoon over here. And then 2 people get down. 2 people get down, and that does give the Raider here Jason Birder, which really does suck. Because we were doing so well, and just like that, we kind of started to fall apart. I forget if I run in here to try and stop him. I do. He has the Dragon Balls, and I do want to keep him from getting his level 3 here for as much as I can. So I'm trying to distract. Unfortunately, he does get me with the melee combo there. I do land it with pose. He just barely didn't clip me with a melee attack. Solar Flare would not have worked there. That's why I love the pose, because it comes out so fast. There's the only reason why I was able to escape in that situation. But unfortunately, no one else distracts Raccoon there. I do think that was a throw and a troll on our part. I really do feel like somebody should have tried to fight Raccoon there and stop him from getting his transformation. At this point, I'm just trying to mark these guys where I am and where I am with the Dragon Balls. And they end up giving me the balls here. But I feel like if there was a misplay this match, it was definitely the one where we let this Raider get his level 3 pretty much for free. There was no reason why people couldn't jump in to stop him there. So he is cooking on the Super Time Machine. This Raider is doing the right play, man. He's doing the right play. Like, he's not being greedy. He's not trying to take any more people out. He's just cooking on the Super Time Machine. And I think he already got it to half. And at this point, I'm just trying to summon in B because I feel like it's a little bit safer to summon in than C since he's on the Super Time Machine. So I'm here trying to get the level 4 out. Because if we are going to win this game, I feel like it is going to be a level 4. Just because if you look at our Dragon Change levels, if you look at how many people have their Dragon Change up, we are going to need a level 4 in this match. But fortunately, we are getting the supplies. But he does end up stopping me here. But because of the way the Dragon Balls work now, you can pretty much just teleport to another part of the map and just go right to another pedestal. So he did delay me, but technically he did not stop the level 4 from taking place, just because there's no way Jason Birder are going to be able to snipe me from stopping this summon from going off. But at this point, I think the Raider should just focus on the Super Time Machine. It's not really cooking that much here. I think that's exactly what he does. So props to this Raider for playing objective, man. He's playing his cards right. And I don't have floating device, so I can't really get to the Super Time Machine that fast. So I'm going to have to fly. And he destroys it. He absolutely destroys it. And I think that is a huge misplay on all the other guys with Dragon Changes here. The level 2 should have been fighting. The level 3 especially should have been fighting. I don't know what they were doing. Apparently there were people by the Super Time Machine, but they just took too long to engage. And if they stopped the Raider from destroying the Super Time Machine, I think this game would have turned out very, very differently. So this isn't an example of the Raider necessarily being OP. It's just an example of survivors mismanaging the Super Time Machine, not defending it properly. But I do fight here because I feel like if we are going to escape, I feel like it's going to be worth taking out Jason Birder, giving us some time to call the escape time machine here. So that's exactly what I try to do. I'm spamming Kamehamehas because if I land like one more, you should be taken out. And I do get the last one. And somebody does call the ETM, I believe. So I go ahead and go to the guy calling the ETM. Just because I am not confident in taking out Ginyu all on my own here. He's doing air destruction, buying himself some time. And I don't really think I'll have the opportunity to kill Ginyu by myself with a minute left, right? So, unfortunately, we are forced to escape here, and there's one last guy. We almost had a full group on the escape time machine, and then this guy leaves Yen! Poor Yen, bro. I think Yen just straight up gave up. They were distraught that they were left. They're like, damn, for real? It's like that, bro? And eventually, they get a second win here. They get an anime flashback. They're like, you know what? I'm not going to give up. I will escape. And I almost whipped her. I'm like, you know what? Let me see if this man escapes. Let me see if he can escape. I'm fairly certain this guy escapes. He does the ballsy play. I think he called the escape time machine an X, which is very ballsy. It's straight up out in the open. And I guess Ginyu just thought he was going to be escaping in D and E, but he made the wrong call. And he did land the Milky Cannon. But if you guys don't know, the escape time machine actually has to be destroyed in 2 hits. So although we took an L, technically this game, all the survivors escaped. So although the Raider technically did not lose, can you really say that we took a massive L here? I mean, arguably we did, but we all escaped. So it is what it is. But yeah, guys, I just want to show you a match of why, you know, not necessarily the Raider being OP, but how it can feel that way when survivors are playing poorly, right? If we played better, if we defended the Super Time Machine better, we could have won this game. I was level 4, and potentially, you know, if I went God mode, I maybe would have been able to kill Ginyu there, but I didn't want to risk it and potentially throw for the team, so I figured just escape with the homies, right? But yeah, guys, that was the video. Let me know in the comments below what you think we should have done better. If you felt like I should have stayed and fought Ginyu, if you thought I was kind of a pussy for not sticking around, you know, I did what I did. Let me know in the comments below what my teammates could have done better. Obviously, they could defend the Super Time Machine a little bit better. Let me know what the Raider did well. I think for him, sticking on the Super Time Machine and destroying it, adding that pressure was very good and very smart on him. For low level Ginyu, props to him. And yeah, guys, that's the video. If you liked it, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe to the channel for more analysis like these. Showcases, funny moments, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys. Take care. Stay safe. Have fun. I'll catch you guys in the next one.